see his inaction as part of the ongoing cover-up of Brendan Smith by the Catholic Church hierarchy. He simply buried information about Smith, the prolific rapist priest. Father Brendan Smith has been resurrected by the controversy surrounding Cardinal Brady's statements in March, and more secrets may yet be unearthed. Tonight, we can reveal one of them.
I was abused by Smith and Drogheda when I was 9. He had a car boot full of sweets to get our attention. Later, he told us during the abuse that this was God's will. I sued Gerald Cusack of Brendan Smith's Norbertine Order, and Cardinal Sean Brady was named as a defendant. It was settled out of court in 2001 for £15,000.
Declan's revelation raises the question about just how many times the Church and Cardinal Brady have had to pay up for the sins of Father Brendan Smith. When he was alive, Brendan Smith thought and behaved like someone who was untouchable. During his last days of freedom, he wrote to Mary, but not to apologise.
He sent me a postcard telling me that he needed some help. He needed my prayers. He needed me to think about him. My mother read it. She said, "Oh, he must not be very well." And that was just before we saw him on the news.
Mary and her mother saw Smith walk into court, where he would eventually be sent to jail and would never taste freedom again. These pictures show Smith in McGilligan prison. It was here that Dr. Ian Bones could study Smith at close quarters.
In my opinion, Brendan Smith was a psychopath in terms of his absence of any redeemable features or treatability. He is certainly in the upper end of dangerousness. On a scale of 0 to 10, he would certainly approach the number 10.
There was never any prospect of curing Brendan Smith. Smith led the perfect life, raping children with no regrets.
I believe that he would have died content in what he had done over the years, happy with what he had done, and feeling entirely gratified by what he had done.
Even from his grave here at Kilmacrod Abbey, Brendan Smith can still cause feelings of fear. The word reverend was initially on a headstone at his grave, but Samantha successfully campaigned for its removal.